The weather has been anything but ideal for Grant County's farmers. Planting season is fast approaching, and unusually wet and cold conditions don't help. But in an old, unsuspecting warehouse in downtown Marion, one farmer's crops have already begun to sprout. It looks like something out of a science fiction movie. Rows of lush, leafy greens and no soil to be found. It's the farm of the future, and owner Bill Reese hopes Marion embraces his unconventional farming technique. It's a technique called hydroponics, and despite a history dating back to the 1600s, most people have no idea how it works, or its long list of benefits over traditional farming.
Under the covers to these grow trays is a nutrient solution that we call fertigation, so a combination of fertilizer and irrigation. It has no animal product or byproduct in it, so it's very safe. There's a lot of talk right now about soil-borne pathogens in romaine lettuce in particular. Because of the process we use with the fertigation, eliminate that from the equation. The real advantage of hydroponics in a clean room grow facility like this is that we can control the environment perfectly. We know exactly how much light the plants are getting. We know what nutrients they're getting. So everything from the photosynthetic process to the planting and the harvesting process, we control.
Bill grew up in Marion and spends a lot of his time here despite living in Miami, Florida. And when he decided to start a farming business, he turned to Marion and saw a community in need and a window of opportunity.
I realized that there are a lot of attributes about Marion that really could make it a startup hub. So I wanted to come up with a concept where we would come back to Marion, build an enterprise that was high technology, but also could really address some of the needs of the community. And here in Grant County, there are about 10,600 people, according to feedingfamilies.org, that are deemed food insecure. So we thought we could come back, build a facility here, produce really good organic produce, and in addition to building a nice business, we could also really help the community from a public health standpoint as well.
In terms of growth, the farm is still in its infancy.
This is almost stage 0 going to stage 1.
But so far, Marion has been receptive to veggies grown in a lab rather than a field.
The response that we're getting primarily from restaurants, grocery stores, and other institutions has been overwhelming. We have orders for about 4 times what we're able to produce, so we are expanding very rapidly to meet that demand.
And like the plants sprouting under artificial sunlight, this startup that's shaking up the way Grant County thinks about food will continue to grow. For Crossroads, I'm Russ Clark.